doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L Podcast.
Rocking and rolling. We got RBC Los in the building. How you doing today, bro?
Listen, pay attention. What's the deal?
That's part of the new song that you got out, right?
Yeah, that's my whole little thing. I say that every time before I rap.
Oh, you say it every single time before you rap?
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes I don't even make hooks. I just say that.
That's what you run through.
Yeah.
Now you got a song and you were trying to get somebody's attention, man. Whose attention were you trying to get?
Molly Brazy.
What's up with you and Molly Brazy, bro?
Shit, ain't nothing really up with up with us right now and shit. Trying to get there, but a minute ago, I seen her one time back in the day and shit before she blew up and shit. Seen her at Greenville Plaza and shit. Just a little story. Seen her. I ain't say shit to her though when I seen her. She was younger at the time too though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit older, but I ain't say nothing to her. We was just looking at each other in the elevator and shit. And after that, you know, I still listened to Molly's songs and kept up with her and shit. But
did you guys have like a kind of like, you know, fatal attraction moment? Kind of like a moment of like,
I don't know. She just looked at me. She was with her friends. She was with a group of girls and shit. So it was just me and my bro. We just came. I was getting some jewelry and shit, and hopped on the elevator and shit. And then next thing you know, she came in. It was just her friends and her and shit. She was in the corner and she was on her phone. She just looked up at me, was looking at me and shit until like the elevator stopped and we got off.
wow.
I ain't never say nothing to her. I could have said something to her, but I ain't say nothing to her. But like I said, I always fucked with her music and listened to her and shit. And shit, one day, shit, I had this beat, and this beat hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Beat hard as hell. Everybody tell me to be hard every time it come on. And at first I couldn't find out what to come up with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it be hard, but I don't know what to say on this motherfucker yet. You know what I'm saying? And then one day I just woke up and was on Instagram, and that was the first person I seen was her. It was like promoting her little Invisalign teeth fluid shit. I don't know if you've been seeing that, but and I'm like, shit, I'm just about to make a song about her and shit.
When you guys first caught each other's eyes, did you feel like there was a connection? Did you feel like she was looking at you a certain way?
I did. I felt like she wanted a nigga to say something, but a nigga just ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes you miss those opportunities, right? Like a long time ago, there was this. I had this neighbor girl, and we had stared at each other, and we like, you get that feeling when you stare at somebody. And I remember I was like supposed to go talk to her when that happened, and I didn't. And I always look back at that like, damn, bro, that probably could have changed the trajectory of my life if I had just went up and talked
to her.
Yeah.
And I was rapping at the time too, like, and that was early in her career, like before, like she was like before the 1 million followers she got now. You know what I'm saying? It was at the start of her shit, like her first couple videos.
So do you regret not talking to her, or is it all right now? You're kind of over it.
No, I'm kind of over it, cause shit, I could talk to her now. You feel me? If when she see this interview and understand what I'm trying to do with the song. And
so you made the song, and she obviously heard it, right? Cause she was checking out your Instagram.
Yeah, she heard it. I reposted it on my Instagram and tagged her, and she seen it, then reposted it. But then she put like a Sexy Red song with it that one song the girls been kind of like in that
Pound Town or whatever.
Nah, the other shit. You Like My Voice. It turn you on and shit. It was like some flirting shit for real. But I'm like, damn, she ain't post my song though. So I did it again, and then she posted the song. Then she said she commented under her post like, I never heard this song before.
Really?
And shit. And I'm like, damn. So I just said something to her the other day. I reposted her again the other day. She like, whose song is this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like she gotta put, you know what I'm saying, the voice with the name.
So she's posting it, but she's not acknowledging that it's you?
Yeah, sure. She don't know. You feel me? And that's why I say I gotta put, you know what I'm saying, my face out there for she can know. Yeah. It's me.
Talk about yourself a little bit. Where are you from?
I'm from Detroit, West Side, Joy Road. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit, been rapping for a minute, shit. About like 10 years. Been doing this shit. I know I look young and shit. I ain't gonna tell you my age, but you feel me.
So you've been rapping for 10 years. Like, how has the outcome been so far for you?
Shit, the outcome ain't been where I need to be, but it's about to be where I need it to be, because I'm motivated more than I ever been motivated to do it now. You know what I'm saying?
What's been motivating you?
This new flow that I've been doing for real, and how it's been catching people attention.
What's the new flow?
Just how the way I rap, my ad libs, the listen, pay attention. And,
Oh yeah, okay.
you know, like I said, you listen to me, you will understand, like, oh, this nigga say certain words, you know what I'm saying? He say certain ad libs, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just I'm rapping sort of different. Like, somebody compared me to, like, one person did a reaction to my videos before. He compared me to, like, Y&J or, like, Louis Ray and them. But, and I don't got no problem with that comparison, 'cause I fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, shit, great minds be thinking alike sometime and shit, but, you know, I'm still me, and I didn't really get that flow from that particular person, or them, you know what I'm saying? It's just
So
something.
they're comparing you to Flint cats. Like, you have a Flint sound.
Yes, or yeah, pretty much, sort of.
Did you listen to them before you got inspired by that, or did you already have that in store before you heard them?
Well, I'm going to say the words that I say in my songs, like I be saying, all right, little bitch, damn, you know, certain shit I always been saying. But I ain't, all right, I came up with the flow sort of like, I heard Rio first. The first time I heard Rio, he was on a song, one of my niggas I grew up with, Be Rich and shit, you feel me? Shout out to Gang. But he was on a song with him and shit, and that's the first time I heard of Rio, and he was snapping on the song with Be Rich. They both was snapping. That shit was hard ass song. So after that, I started fucking with him, and he made me start like, cause for a minute I strayed away from like Detroit sound and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was just trying to make something different, make something for everybody. You know, like make shit for just everybody. Kids can dance to, older people can listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of strayed away from Detroit music for a while, but he made me back like enjoying that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when he came out, I was fucking with him, and my favorite rapper from Detroit is Eastside 80s. You know what I'm saying? So I say my flow kind of came from the both of them. It's like a mixture of the both of them, but myself too.
Damn, so when you're talking about Eastside 80s, right, a lot of the newer generation isn't hip, right?
Yeah.
But it's still considered legendary, right, to this day. If you're from Detroit and if you know that music, right?
Yeah. For sure.
To be influenced by that is pretty cool. Talk about growing up in Detroit, man, and how that led you into making music.
Man, growing up in Detroit, that shit, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Guys, ups and its downs. It's just like any other city, you feel me? Nigga gotta make it out the mud regardless, wherever he come from. You know what I'm saying? Made me straight into doing the music and shit is really like my family for real. Like, I really wanted to be up here with my family, like my group, so-called group, you know what I'm saying, FAMFOE. That's why I really wanted to be here with, you feel me, but they couldn't make it, so, you feel me, it is what it is, I had to do it, but I really do it for my family, though. Like I say, it ain't just me that rap. I got a cousin named Air Mars that rap. I got a brother, my blood brother named Mac Dusa that rap. I got a cousin named Young Bid. I got a cousin named Do the Fool. They all rap. And we all came up together rapping with each other, and they made me interested in rapping. And I also had a cousin that passed away, Rhonda, RP. She made me want to rap even more. I used to rap with her. She was like, and that's the thing too, like, she was like a Molly Brazy or a Cuban Doll or like them sort of type of rappers before I ever even seen them type of rappers. like she just passed away and she ain't get to show her talent. You know what I'm saying? But she was like one of the first girls I seen smoking backwoods, wearing buffs. Like she was a girl though. You feel me? Like, but she was just on her G shit though. Like for real. But so yeah, they made me want to rap. They made me, interested in it. They told me I was good. So ever since then, and then I got a great response from different people I ain't know, people I do know. So that just made me want to rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
and knowing I can feed my family off this shit one day.
yeah, the family aspect, right? Having like people that you can work with and you guys keep motivating each other throughout the ups and downs, and it's a motivational aspect when you have like a group, right? A group always makes it easier to believe in yourself and to push things forward.
Yeah.
Talk about your you've been doing it for 10 years, man. It's a long time, right? At the end of the day, have you seen any profit in the 10 years that you've been making music?
Man, I ain't seen no profit, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? The 10 years I've been doing it, it's like I always been going through life and having life problems. You know what I'm saying? And certain people can hold you back from certain things, not blaming anybody, but, like I said, just going through life in general. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it stops the music. It can hold you up. It can hold up the whole little process. It can bring down your mood or want to do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Is it a little bit demotivating though for 10 years to not see like any type of return from it?
It's motivating to me because, like I said, I feel like now is the perfect time for me. Like I said, the way I've been rapping, the way these songs been coming out, and I'm just free now. Like, I was also in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, that don't fault nothing, but it's just, when you're in a relationship.
If you're in a bad relationship, it can mess up your music career, man. I don't care what anybody's talking about. When I was in a bad relationship some years ago, man, I was holding everything. Like, I couldn't pay attention to getting anything done in the entertainment scene because it takes so much creativity from your mind and so much energy from your mind to be in the entertainment industry. And then if you have a partner that's draining that, then you have nothing to stand on at that point. So if you're dating an entertainer, you got to realize like it's a very, very sensitive thing where you can drain that person very much of his career if you don't know how to handle an entertainer. You can't just date an entertainer like you're dating a normal person. Dating an entertainer is a whole different beast.
For real.
A lot of women or men aren't equipped to date an entertainer, and they need to realize that stuff quick.
And then it's like you got to know how to just be supportive of that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially if a man got your best interests at heart, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he gonna get to where he needs to get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts, bro.
But,
yeah, man, it's difficult because like when you're in the entertainment industry, there's a lot of creative aspects right to it. It's not just as easy, and then there's a lot of work and labor involved in being an entertainer. And like I think if you have a girlfriend or if you have a boyfriend and you're in the entertainment industry, they're never going to understand your field or what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, so it's harder for them to support it, especially early on. Like if you're dating somebody that just started their entertainment career, you have to be super, super patient with them because that could take 5 to 6 years for it to blossom and to actually become something. It's not just like your boyfriend or girlfriend wants to start rapping and then that first year everything takes off. It could take 5, 6, 7 years. Exactly. And if you and then some people always go like, well, I left my girlfriend or I left my boyfriend and then became a millionaire right after. It's because you just left too early. You left like a lot of people leave relationships with entertainers because they can't handle it. They can't handle like the catastrophe of it. Like they can't handle, the turbulence of dating somebody in the entertainment industry. And then right when they leave them, that person ends up becoming super, super successful. It's always interesting to see that, right?
Yeah.
Because they were holding you back that whole time, or they just didn't wait long enough to see that you were successful. Which is crazy. So what do you feel like it was holding you back?
I feel like a part of it was holding me back, a little bit, because you don't have enough time just to focus in on yourself and to do what you need to do to better yourself, because you're trying to help somebody else or you're thinking about somebody else's feelings. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, I agree with what you just said. It was 100% true. You feel me? it's just like that. You feel me? And yeah, it was a part of it. Yeah, that was holding me back. So I ain't in a relationship with no more. You feel me? Single. You know what I'm saying? Just doing me and focusing on this music.
How many songs do you have recorded?
I got a lot of songs recorded. I got a tape with my cousin Aaron Mars, Different Lane. I got a tape with my brother called Thing 1 and Thing 2. Both of them out just on YouTube only. You know what I'm saying? I got some unreleased music that I plan on dropping pretty soon. Like I said, trying to drop this Molly Brazy song and video, but I need to get her in it somehow. You feel me? I need her to see this, and get her to know who I am, and know the song is a big ass song for real. Like,
Do you think if Molly Brazy hopped in the video, it would do numbers?
hell yeah, I think it'd do tremendous viral numbers. Like, I think one day we can go on tour and I can have the whole audience singing and shit to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, still, while she right there, you know what I'm saying? Singing, yeah, I need a Molly Brazy. Yeah, I need everybody. I can see a lot of shit with it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, as far as Molly is concerned, do you look at her more as like you're just looking at the artistry aspect of her, or do you actually find her attractive as a person?
That's a good question. It's both. I actually find her attractive as a person, but like I ain't trying to come off that way, like just meeting her. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Do business. You know what I'm saying? Videos, songs, whatever. Like, I ain't just coming off all. Oh yeah, I really want. You know what I'm saying?
Why it worked for me?
Is it working?
At one point, I was super in love with Cash Doll, right? And it ended up working out. Like, she ended up pulling up on me. She ended up,
Like, I'm attracted to her. Like, yes, like I would want to do everything I'm talking about in the song to her, but it's not like my first thought. You know what I'm saying? It's like, gotta get to. I'd rather be friends with her first. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just be friends with her, get to know her. You know what I'm saying?
And just jump right into.
I don't gotta, like, you feel me? Like, I'd rather build a friendship with her than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and be able to kick it with her, talk to her. She could put me here to some shit I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Well, talk more about your music, man. Talk about some of the projects you have out. Talk about how you develop your music.
Well, how I make my music, I freestyle that shit for real. I freestyle. I never wrote a song before. Like, I never wrote on a piece of paper, never had no iPad, put a song on the iPad. I've been freestyling ever since I've been rapping and shit. How the way I do it, if I'm at the crib, then I just throw on the beat, you know what I'm saying? And just memorize what I done got so good at just, like, remembering what I say. You know what I'm saying? Where as soon as I even go to the studio, I can make like 3 songs within an hour. You know what I'm saying? But without pulling out no paper, no phone, I could just rap 3 songs for 1 hour. You know what I'm saying?
How are your live performances? Do you perform live?
Yeah, I performed live a couple times. I had performed for Crowd Freak a couple times. I performed for them about like a handful of times. Not too many, but a handful of times early on and probably like a few years back, But that's the only time I really performed. Yeah, I performed for Crowd Freak a couple times before.
That's cool, man. Now you seem like you understand the Detroit music scene and the history of it. What are some of the most pivotal moments do you feel like happened in Detroit music history?
Like what you like and what you saying? Like,
the growth and development of it, and what pivoted it and made it get to more towards the mainstream and monetarily beneficial.
Shoot, a lot of other artists outside of the city tapping in with artists that's in the city. I feel like helped that shit out. I feel like a lot of individual artists from the city helped that shit out too, like a T Grizzly, you know what I'm saying? Babyface, Vezo, Rio, you know. But you know, I feel like people tapping in with them, like a Lil Baby or 42 Doug, like 42 Doug. So like people tapping in with them, like a Lil Baby or a Future or a Lil Yachty, or you know what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of features that help too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Like where like Lil Yachty came out and he made like a whole tape.
Yeah.
And that was a huge thing. And you know, the game. I mean, not the game. Who's the one who owns the DJ Drama? You know, he's always doing tapes with artists from Detroit and stuff like that. There's a lot of cool things being in the mix. When it comes to you continuing your career, what's been the most difficult aspects of it, and what have been the most difficult aspects in the past 10 years for you?
Just consistency, if anything, consistency, and getting out here to the people all the way, showing people face, showing, you know what I'm saying, the talent, you know what I'm saying, and really just just the consistency of it, you know. Like it's times where or the times in the past where I be on the right path and then I stray off because of what the fuck's going on with life, you know what I'm saying. Like today, you feel me, you told me you need to do this interview. I made sure, like, all right, let me clear up some shit if I could be able to be here because I think this is important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I mean, that's, you know, sometimes it's good for both people too, right? Like, even from my aspect, I've talked about this before, but like, if I'm doing podcasts and an artist cancels on me or an artist doesn't show up, no call, no show, I don't get upset with them anymore. What I do is I look at myself and go like, no, because I'm in the position that I put myself in, they feel like it's okay to do that. And so I blame myself for being in the position I am where people feel comfortable enough that they can do that. I used to, you know, be upset with the artist, like, oh, you don't have respect. Well, you know what? You have to earn that. Or it's not even about earning it. It's about I didn't put myself in a position for people to care enough. Like, if Adam from No Jumper was in Detroit, you wouldn't cancel on Adam from No Jumper, right? Like, nobody would ever cancel him. But yeah, I got to show up to that.
But then I treat you with that same respect, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what, and that's why I said, like, when I was DMing you, I'm like, bro, just fuck with me because I'm for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I came here, I got what I need to give, you know what I'm saying, for you, you feel me?
No, yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. It's, but that's how you can gauge anything.
And a lot of people ain't like me, though. A lot of people don't hold their word to be loyal to their word, to be, you know what I'm saying, be respectful, you know what I'm saying? I treat everybody with the same respect. Just like you say, if Adam, whatever, I treat you the same way. That's why I came to you, you know what I'm saying? And I hold you up to the same shit as him and all that.
No, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
That's another, like, that's a good point that you just brought up, too. Like, it's a lost art form to have like ethics. It's like a lost art form to have principles that you stand by. Like, I notice a lot of people just like go around the world just be like, it's not my problem, or like, I don't care about this, I don't care about that, or, you know, they'll do something snaky or something like that, and they show like that they don't have any principles or character in their life. And it's like, you got to have something in your life that keeps you balanced, or that you have principles that you can stand by, because at the end of the day, if you don't, then you're just a person who doesn't care about other people. Exactly. And if you don't care about other people, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I don't find interest in people who are totally exclusive into themselves and don't care about the rest of the world.
Exactly.
I forgot who just made a statement recently. Some famous rapper girl was asked about if she loves her fans, and then she responded by saying, no, I don't love my fans because I don't know them.
She crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I forgot who it was, but she said that, and I was just sitting there like, okay, is this what it's come to?
Right.
Like, even there was a comedian from Detroit that said the same thing. Like, he was saying, like, he was talking the same kind of nonsense. Like, these celebrities are getting to a point where they're acting like they don't care about anybody but themselves. And that's, like, the worst message that you can put out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Industry's all fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are getting famous that don't have sanity. I think a lot of people are getting famous now don't even have like any type of principle or ethics, like I said earlier, and they're just successful, but that doesn't mean that they're like that's. You know what I really don't get is like, why are we even listening to celebrities when they talk about stuff, bro? That's just a person who became successful in entertainment doing something wild. It's not like they did something that was profound and conscious and built awareness in your system. It was like they just did something crazy and wild, or they were really good at making music.
Right.
Why am I listening to you about stuff that's about life? That has not. Anybody can be successful and make a tons of money doing something. Doesn't mean I gotta listen to you about anything you gotta say.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're
Yeah.
just successful. You're just a famous rapper. Why should I listen to you about spirituality or life or anything like that? Actually matters to me in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that shit, like I said, people be fake. People don't be real. You know, people let the fame get to them, let money get to them, let, you know, all that shit get to them. And it's like, you just got to be you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You got to be, you know, a woman of your word, a man of your word, you know what I'm saying? You got to be respectful out here. You got to be loyal out here. You got to care about other people. You got to put yourself in other people's shoes. You know what I'm saying? Always. Because if I was you, I'd be mad if I wasn't a man of my word and I ain't show up. You know what I'm saying? So, and the other way around, shit, I've been mad at you. You spent me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, real recognize real, and you feel me? Niggas just gotta peep that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the real gotta recognize the real and put the real on, you know what I'm saying? Instead of putting the fake on,
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
With your music, do you have specific people that you use for production and the beats and everything, or how do you make your music? How do you get the whole production together?
Well, my beat maker is 3131 Beats, you know what I'm saying? But I get a lot of my beats from him, but I get a lot of my beats off YouTube too. I don't be really knowing the producers. I just be picking beats, like whichever one like really resonate with me and shit. So yeah, that's how I pick the beats.
What are your have you ever looked at your streams and see how many streams you have?
I ain't released my stream. I ain't started my streaming yet. Like, I'm about to get all that going. I'm about to get all that up and running though pretty soon or whatever. I'm about to stream Molly Brazy for sure. That's the first song I'm gonna stream on all platforms.
So you don't have any music officially out?
I just got music out on YouTube.
Okay.
Free music out on YouTube. The songs I told you about, the tapes I told you about, them songs, videos. Man, I got videos and tapes on YouTube.
What do you do when you're not making music?
Shit, a lot of shit, like really kick it with my family, you know what I'm saying? We have a lot of family events, you know, we gonna start having showcases too. Yeah, I got you, right there. Cool. But a lot of family events though. Me and my family throw a lot of parties. We gonna start doing a lot of showcases. So it's gonna be a lot more performing that you can come and check out from me and other shit that's gonna be happening. I be just doing me. I really just be try to worry about music, man, and just get into some money, man. That's all.
Yeah. Is it difficult to continue making music and everything when you're not seeing like a return as quick as you expected? And like, how hard is it to fund music?
In the past, it was like it was difficult, especially not seeing no residuals from it. So, but like I said, knowing at the space I'm at now, because that's the past, I feel like yeah, I'm about to start getting shit on the ball, on the road, and getting everything in order. The money aspect of it, yeah, it's hard, especially when, you know, you don't got no label, you don't got no big homie, or you just doing it by yourself. Because I've been doing it by myself for these 10 years by myself, coming up with the money for everything I wanted to get done with videos and people like Vixens I wanted in the videos, or studio time and everything, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, yeah, it get hard, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you just gotta know how to, you know, stack your money, you know what I'm saying? Know how to spend your money on the right shit when it's time to, and do what you gotta do, yeah.
When it comes to the figures in Detroit hip hop right now, who do you think is like the biggest contributor to Detroit hip hop right now?
Biggest distributor to Detroit hip hop right now. Who would you think?
Damn, don't ask me. I got too many friends.
Like, who you? All right,
My
just
friends
throw.
are
All
those
right,
motherfuckers.
all right, not the biggest one. All right, just throw out one.
Throw out a contributor in Detroit hip hop.
Yeah.
I would say Icewear Vezzo for sure. I'll say he did a lot. I say he brought a lot of artists together. I say he helped contribute to networking and bridging Flint and Detroit together, as well as Detroit artists together. And he brought Kodak out here. He's done a lot of things that significantly helped the Detroit music scene.
He for sure did. I agree with that too and shit, and I fuck with Vezzo too. But I'm gonna say I'm gonna just say somebody else. Vezzo, one of the people. If you feel me. But Big Sean, I feel like helped the city a lot. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of good shit. You know what I'm saying? I say Big Sean. Somebody like Big Sean. You know, I feel like everybody did. Everybody had to contribute. You know what I'm saying? All the rappers. You know what I'm saying? Babyface, Vezzo, Dage, T. All of them did shit. Dex, you feel me? Everybody did, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was all a group thing. Like, I feel like all them people just helped it go, climb the ladder to get to where it's at right now, so.
There's been a lot of uproar this week about Eminem signing an artist from outside of the city, from outside of the state. Did you look at that, and how do you feel about, somebody that big signing somebody from outside of the state?
I fuck with that. Though. I fuck with Eminem doing that and shit. What's so crazy is I don't got no problem with Eminem either. Like, I like Eminem. You feel me? I said some crazy shit in this song though that's about to come out about Eminem though, but it ain't even that crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Eminem and like, if he did some shit like that, he on some shit. Cause shit, it's about time. Shit, I feel like a lot of artists should do that. Eminem, one of them. Big Sean, another one. I feel like Big Sean need to do that too. You feel me? Get a couple artists out this bitch. I wouldn't mind signing them finally rich, or finally famous, or whatever.
The problem is that what the problem is that not that I have a problem with it, but what people in Detroit are saying is Eminem signed an artist that's not from Detroit, and a lot of people are saying, well, Eminem.
Oh, he ain't from Detroit?
No, he signed somebody from outside of Detroit.
Oh, hell no. Nah. Oh, damn. I don't fuck with that then. Nah, fuck that. I thought you said he signed somebody in this. I was about to say that's cool then, because I wouldn't think he'd do some shit like that. But
no, if Eminem signed somebody in Detroit right now, there would be a festival. There'd be like
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying it was cool.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
no,
damn.
Eminem signed somebody from outside of Detroit, and a lot of people in Detroit have a problem with that.
Oh, damn. I mean, I'm happy, whoever dude is, he got what he supposed to got, you feel me? I mean, I ain't mad at nobody, but damn, that shit crazy. That's some bullshit though, a little bit, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, but
why do you think it's bullshit?
I mean, cause you just like you gotta show love to your city, like you gotta put your city on. That's why I said like you gotta put your city on, man. Like you gotta put, like, I know if I was in his position, I'd be putting, my people on from the city, like, where I'm from, like, niggas from my hood, my family, whatever they want to do, sing, rap, act, dance, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but we're talking about
random motherfuckers too. From the city, I will put them on if they talented. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but you got to look at the fact that a couple decades ago, that's what he was doing, right? Like he had D12, right? He put like Bizarre on, Proof. Not that he just put them on, but like he picked them up when he got the lead. Once he had opportunity to help his friends, he did, and they were all from Detroit, right? And he worked with a lot of major Detroit artists and underground Detroit artists. And like people kind of forget about that, and then they expect him to still be here 20 years later. I mean, I can see both sides of it. I can see it doesn't matter how long you've been away for, you should still help your city. But I also see a side of we don't know what he's thinking. Or when he was gonna do a song with T Grizzly, he listened to some of T Grizzly's statements about him and backed off from the situation. So there's all these components that we're not looking at, and you know, it's hard to judge him when we don't know what's going on. And I think that if somebody,
regardless, he doing a positive thing. He helping
Yeah.
somebody's life out, regardless. Because if somebody signed me that ain't from the city, you know what I'm saying? So well, you know, I don't really got nothing to say about that. He did what he posted.
You worried about not getting signed by Eminem? Is that the problem, man? You worried? You see this? Like, man, I love about
he did. It is what it is. I got a song though where
what do you say,
when
man?
I said I don't listen to Eminem.
You don't listen to Eminem?
Like I said, I'm from Detroit, but I still don't listen to Eminem.
Yeah.
But I don't listen. Like I don't listen to him personally though. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard his songs in the past when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? And I do respect him, and I know he go crazy. Like, I would just listen to a little freestyle. My uncle was showing me and him, you know, talking crazy, saying some crazy-ass shit. And he be talking crazy. He be talking spicy. I fuck with how the way he talk, but I don't listen to him on the day like, oh, yeah, turn on this Eminem song right now. I'm about to get in the mode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a different, people say it's a bop. It's like a bop thing, right? Detroit bop is a Detroit bop. Like, if you live a certain, I mean, you know, you can kind of look at it like this. Even if you're from Detroit, if you live a certain lifestyle, you might not understand the Detroit bop. Yeah. Like, you can be from the same city, but maybe you don't understand certain things because you weren't a part of certain things.
Don't get me wrong, that nigga could go. I'm gonna say he could go. Yeah. But don't get me wrong. Like I said, how the way the nigga be rapping, I mean, how the way Eminem be rapping and stuff, he could go. You feel me? And you feel me out? But like I said, I just don't listen to him. It's just a bar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel me? But you know, it might have people like, oh, what the fuck?
What's been the highlight for you so far of music career?
Really just right now getting everybody attention to how I've been rapping. You know what I'm saying? That's been I ain't got to the highlight to where I'm supposed to be at anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no highlight even yet right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now we still pushing to get there. So I'm not even gonna say that yet. So sure. I'll let you know when I get there. Sure.
Is there anything you want to talk about before we close out?
Shit, go fuck with before we close out, man, I just want to say, you feel me, I'm not releasing the Molly Brazy song till Molly be in the video. Fire. Like I said, Molly been asking who made the song. Like, it's me, I made the song. I'm trying to get you in the video. You know what I'm saying? We could talk business. Outside of that, go fuck with my cuz, Air Mars, new tape he just dropped. You know, and ones, you feel me? Detroit version of Drake, no cap.
Sure, man. Appreciate you being a part of this. Molly,
yeah.
Let's make this happen. Let's get this going.
Yeah, man. Let's make this happen. Let's get it going, man.
Let's make it happen. I'll make sure to tag her in the post, and we'll get this rock and rolling. Appreciate you being a part of this, man. We're at Parallel Sound Studio. Hello Visuals shooting these productions. Molly Brazy, hit us up. We're out. Peace. Bye.